Hello and welcome to the chat. What a game we had today as the season opener, as the tournament opener. RCB women's team, the defending champions of the Women's Premier League, has chased down the total of 202 pretty convincingly in the end with 9 balls still to spare. RCB को टारगेट मिला था 202 रन्स का, ने उसे 9 गेंद रहते चेज कर लिया है. As far as the Royal Challengers Bangalore batting is concerned, Ellis Perry struck a 50, but it was Richa Ghosh in the end, and she played a brilliant knock of 64 of just 27 deliveries, resulting in the win of RCB women in the tournament. So, in the season, the tournament opener, it was a pretty dominating performance in the end. Uh, at the halfway stage, we thought that it was 201. It is not a very chaseable target, but in the end, RCB women, the defending champions, have proved it wrong. Smriti Mandana was out early, pretty early. Danny Watt was out early too, but Ellis Perry and Ragvi Bisht in the middle overs, they stitched a partnership. Although Ragvi Best couldn't keep up to the run rate, she batted pretty slow. She batted at a strike rate of 92. But on the other end, Ellis Perry was batting well. She scored 57 of 34 deliveries, which included 6 boundaries and 2 sixes. But it was in the end that Richa Ghosh and Kanika Ahuja, they finished it off in some fashion. So RCB women have chased down the target with 9 balls to spare. As I had said, that it will depend on the top three how they start. Although Smriti Mandana and Danny Watt got out early, but it was Ellis Perry, the highest run getter of the last season. She started off in the similar fashion where she had left off in the last season. She played a brilliant knock of 57 of 34 deliveries. Ragvi Bisht, although stitched a partnership with Ellis Perry, but she couldn't keep up to the strike rate. She scored 25 of 27 deliveries, pretty slow. But on the other end, Ellis Perry was exceptional with a brilliant uh, half century. She scored 57. But it was Richa Ghosh and Kanika Ahuja in the end who sealed it off for RCB. The game had tilted in favor of Gujarat Giants when Ellis Perry got out, but some costly dropped catches. The dropped catches proved costly. Richa Ghosh was also dropped, and the result is such that Richa Ghosh has plundered Gujarat Giants for 64 runs off just 27 deliveries, which included 7 big sixes. Kanika Ahuja deserves the credit too. She supported her well, although Kanika Ahuja is known more for her bowling, but today she was promoted up the order in over Georgia Wareham, the Australian, and she batted pretty well. She scored 30 of 13 deliveries. And RCB women, the defending champions, have chased down the target with 9 balls to spare, and they have given a strong indication that they are here to defend the title again. So this is the record target chased in the Women's Premier League. RCB has chased down 202 at Vadodara tonight at against Gujarat Giants. Earlier, it was 191 by Mumbai Indians against the same team, but at Delhi in 2024. Which was the highest target chase down. It was 191, but today it is now the highest total that has been successfully chased in the Women's Premier League. And as far as the highest match aggregates is concerned, this is the highest match aggregate recorded in the Women's Premier League till date in the 3 seasons that we have so far. We have had so far. 403 was the aggregate score today. Gujarat Giants plus RCB, they both combined to score 403 runs, which is highest in the history of WPL, Women's Premier League, WPL. 16 sixes were hit in this match, and this is the second most in the WPL match. because 19 sixes were hit in the RCP versus Delhi Capitals match at Bengaluru in 2024. So another stat to this belongs to this match. 16 sixes is the second most sixes hit in the WPL match history. In the couple of seasons we have had so far, today was the first game of the third season. So, what a game to start off the season opener. Gujarat Giants batted first, although RCB had won the toss, Smriti Mandhana had won the toss. And due to this dew factor, which played a huge role in the second innings, the pitch was considerably better to bat on in the second innings. But Gujarat Giants posted a commendable total, posted a par total, I feel. But it was the dropped catches that eventually proved costly for Gujarat Giants, resulting in Royal Challengers Bengaluru women winning the game and starting off the season in a winning fashion. Although their captain Smriti Mandhana struck a couple of boundaries early but got out on nine, but it was Ellis Perry who was the highest run scorer in the last WPL, who batted exceptionally well along with Raghavi Bisht. Raghavi Bisht scored 25, but Richa Ghosh and Kanika Ahuja stole all the limelight in the end today because they chased down the target pretty convincingly in the end, and there were no hiccups post the dismissal of Ellis Perry. Although Ellis Perry fell after hitting her 50, but Richa Ghosh didn't let the momentum shift to the other side, and the result is that we are at the end of the first match of this season, and RCB women has chased down the highest total, highest target in the history of WPL. So a historic beginning to the tournament, and this sets off the tone for the rest of the tournament that is will be played in the next 1 month. And this is the statement to other teams that anything over 200 can also be chased in this edition of the WPL. We have seen WPL evolving season by season, and this season has started off in a blistering fashion. I think Risha Ghosh will be announced as the player of the match because of her exceptional innings. She scored 64 of 27 deliveries. Kanika Ahuja chipped in with 30 in the end of just 13 deliveries. For Gujarat Giants, as far as the bowling department is concerned, it was again Ashley Gardner after hitting 79, unbeaten 79 with the bat. She started the innings with the ball as well, and she claimed a couple of wickets of big wickets of Smriti Mandhana and Danny Watt, who are the openers of RCB in this edition of the WPL. And Deandra Doughton was once again expensive. Tanuja covers again expensive. Priya Mishra, the player from India now, she has played India, the leg spinner. She bowled 3 overs for 29 runs, but it was Richa Ghosh who stole the limelight in the end. She struck four sixes and seven boundaries and took RCB over the line with nine balls still to spare and six wickets still in hand. So this is the news. It is the highest target successfully chased in the WPL history. It is also the highest match aggregate in the WPL. 403 runs were scored today if we combine both the teams. And as far as the highest run rate in a 50 plus partnership is concerned, this is now the second highest run rate in a 50 plus partnership after Eccleston and Harris joined hands in 2023 when they partnered with each other to score 70 of 25 deliveries. But today it was Kanika Ahuja and Richa Ghosh who uh, stitched a partnership of an unbeaten 93 runs in just 37 deliveries. Yes, you heard it right, 93 unbeaten in 37 deliveries for the fifth wicket, and they took over RCB over the line. So in the last 37 balls, RCB managed to score 93 runs, and all the credit goes to Kanika Ahuja and particularly Richa Ghosh, who was exceptional with the bat today. And as far as RCB in the WPL is concerned, unbeaten 93 is now the third highest partnership for RCB in the Women's Premier League. and 16 sixes. As I said, 16 sixes were hit in this match, which is the second most after 19 that was hit in the RCB versus DC match at Bangalore in WPL 2024. So this is the update. RCB has won the match, won the season opener by pretty easily in the end, because Richa Ghosh and Kanika Ahuja made it look easy in the end. They have chased it down with 9 balls to spare. So, uh, brilliant start to the tournament. Run fest, as I had said in the toss update, it is a black soil pitch. It would be a run fest, and both the teams showed us why. 201 runs hit by Gujarat Giants was never a less total. Was always a par total, but with dew around, it was pretty evident of the fact that the spinners found it difficult to grip the ball, and that is why RCB women has emerged as the champions, as the winners of the first match. As far as the second match is concerned, tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., that is 15th of Feb at 7:30 p.m., Mumbai Indians will be facing Delhi Capitals. Mumbai Indians versus Delhi Capitals, the economical capital of India, will be facing the capital of India. At Vadodara, the same ground, once again, the team uh, winning the toss would like to field first. As you saw, that the dew played a huge factor because the bowlers found it difficult to grip the ball. So it's the economical capital versus the capital of India tomorrow at Vadodara, the same venue, although the pitch might vary. So it's Mumbai Indians versus Delhi Capitals women tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. So RCB women has set the tournament on fire with a brilliant chase, a historic chase of 202 runs with 9 balls still to spare. And they have shown us why they are the defending champions. And the batters, Ellis Perry, Richa Ghosh, and Kanika Ahuja deserve all the credit, but it was pretty difficult for bowlers in the second half due to the dew. The ball was wet, and the spinners and the pacers found it difficult to grip the ball. And same will happen tomorrow as well, I think, with the same venue and the same timing. Any team winning the toss would like to chase because the dew is will eventually play a huge factor in determining the winner of the game. And toss is, I think, very important when dew becomes a factor in the determining the winner of the game. And any team would want to win the toss first and chase. So it's the economical capital, as I said, economical capital up against the capital of India, Mumbai Indians versus the Delhi Capitals women at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. Today's match was exceptional, great match to begin the tournament, and I can give you the update from the tri series that was going on in Pakistan between New Zealand, Pakistan, and South Africa. New Zealand has beaten Pakistan at Karachi today, and they have now won the finals, and they are now the champions of the Tri Cities. It will give a huge confidence to them coming into the subcontinent and beating a team like Pakistan in their backyard, ahead of the much awaited and important Champions Trophy, which will be played in the same format as the Tri Series is being played. New Zealand 243 for 5. They chased it out pretty easily. They had gotten a target of 243 and they chased it down with 28 balls to spare. Tom Latham, the wicketkeeper of New Zealand team, struck a 50, and Daryl Mitchell too chipped in with a 50. Conway, although missed out on a 50, he scored 48, but it was a combined batting effort in the end that made the chase pretty easy for New Zealand. So at Karachi, the news is that Pakistan has lost to New Zealand, and New Zealand is the Tri Series champions. And the focus shifts towards the, as far as the men's cricket is concerned, the focus shifts towards the Champions Trophy now because it is an ICC tournament and it is being played after 8 long years. 2017 was the last time Champions Trophy was played. India lost to Pakistan in the final. Champions Trophy was earlier named as the ICC knockout, and it started in 1999. India was announced as the joint winner in 2002 with Sri Lanka because the final was washed out due to rain. But in 2013, under MS Dhoni's captaincy, a young Indian team emerged victorious in England. They beat England in the finals to emerge victorious. They beat England uh, in their own home, in their own backyard, and the young Indian team, which showcased Shikhar Dhawan, Rohit Sharma as the openers for the first time. They were tested there, and in 2013, they had won the Champions Trophy. In 2017, the next edition, India played the finals against Pakistan. We lost the match, and after post that, we haven't had any Champions Trophy, although it was scrapped out from the ICC calendar because COVID also had played a huge role in scrapping out the Champions Trophy. But it's 2025, and the Champions Trophy will be played this time around, uh, starting on 19th of February. So men's cricket is shifting towards the ICC Men's Champions Trophy. Indian team will be departing for Dubai tomorrow. Rohit Sharma led Indian team will be departing for Dubai tomorrow, although the journalists and the presenters have already left, and they will soon be landing in Dubai, and the team will be leaving tomorrow for Dubai. India will play all their games in Dubai 20th Feb. The schedule is such that India will play their first game against Bangladesh on 20th of February. On 23rd of February, it's the much awaited and anticipated game of the sporting world. It's India up against Pakistan, and 23rd February is the date. And after that, if India manages to win both the games, they will already seal a spot in the semi-finals. But if they don't, then the match against New Zealand on 2nd of March will become really, really crucial. And with New Zealand having won the Tri Series as well, they don't always come in with some big names in their squad, but New Zealand has always emerged as a good team because of their collective effort. They don't have many big names in their squad, but they eventually find a way to uh, beat bigger teams in the ICC tournaments because of their dark horse nature. They come as a dark horse, they come as underdogs, and they eventually beat everybody. So this is what happened today as well. They have won the Tri Series final against Pakistan. Pakistan have been beaten in their own backyard. And earlier in the day, Sri Lanka beat Australia in the second ODI as well. And Sri Lanka has now won the series 2-0. And coming back to the Women's Premier League, it's RCB Women who has won the opening encounter of this Women's Premier League. And it was Richa Ghosh who showed her potential, showed her talent with the bat, and she will play a huge role for RCB going forward in this tournament. So this is the update. RCB women has beaten Gujarat Giants. Although there were many positive for Gujarat Giants, but it was Ashley Gardner who is the skipper of the team, who was the biggest positive for Gujarat Giants. She scored 79 with the bat and scalped a couple of wickets too. So Ashley Gardner, one of the positives for Gujarat Giants. Another positive is another Australian in their squad, Beth Mooney, who struck a 50. And as far as the RCB women's team is concerned, Ellis Perry and Richa Ghosh struck 50s, and with other games on the cards, they would want their openers to fire, Smriti Mandana particularly, because if she starts the innings well, then it gets pretty easier for the other batters too. So as we had said in the earlier video, it was upon Smriti Mandana, Bat, and Perry stood up. She scored a 50. She stitched a partnership, delayed the middle order being exposed against the new ball, and that is what happened. Richa Ghosh and Kanika Ahuja were up an older ball, and they had a pretty they had much due to deal with, and they did it pretty well. It was exceptional batting show and an exhibition from Richa Ghosh, an exhibition of stroke play from Richa Ghosh in the end. and the result is such that RCB women has emerged victorious against Gujarat Giants today. Next match, Mumbai Indians versus Delhi Capitals. We will join you at 7 p.m. after the toss takes place. So, with the match preview, we'll be telling you the playing 11, fantasy tips, and many more things. So, do join us on 7 p.m. tomorrow before the game between Mumbai and Delhi. And if there is any big news, then we will definitely come live and update you regarding that as well. So that's the schedule. Indian men's team is leaving for Dubai tomorrow, and to catch a glimpse and stay connected to your favorite players, you can definitely follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, and X, where we will be uploading the pictures of them departing, exclusive visuals of them departing for Dubai. And once they reach Dubai, we will be bringing you the coverage from there as well. We have journalists deployed there, and they will be bringing you all the updates about the practice sessions, practice match of India, who turned up for the practice sessions. We will tell you everything for the Champions Trophy. So do subscribe to the channel, press the notification button, don't miss out on any live video because a great cricketing season lies ahead, and we all want that our Indian team wins the Champions Trophy, and Women's Premier League is has started off in a brilliant fashion, and and it continues to do so. And the players continue to entertain us. So this is the update. RCB women has beaten Gujarat Giants, and next up we have Mumbai versus Delhi tomorrow. We will join you at 7 p.m. on 15th of February. Uh, so that's the last video of the day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in every time around. And yeah, do subscribe to the channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. Thank you for watching. This is Abhilash signing off.